Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through tonight to join us at Ingrid Bolton's solo exhibition Reconnect for the first time at Berman Contemporary in Johannesburg. The origins of this body of work began in her final year of university and extended into a solo exhibition which was granted for the Sasol New Signature winners. Bolton has exhibited extensively throughout South Africa at the Sasol Art Museum in Stellenbosch, Pretoria Art Museum, as well as the Iziko Museum in Cape Town. The works in this collection have evolved over the years, culminating in this exhibition you see here tonight. Most notably her paper works, which are actually made of digital patterns compiled from the use of a computer mouse over various time periods. Into these she has woven the copper threads, alluding to the various methods and modes of communication, both physical and digital.
The idea of working with connectivity came to me when I'm listening to radio reports and traffic reports telling me that, trains are going to be delayed because, there'd been cable theft. And it's not that it's a South African problem, it's a global problem. Roofs in, the US are stolen that are made of copper. Drainage pipes that are made of copper are stolen. So it's definitely not only a local problem, but it's something that I think commuters relate to intuitively, and obviously in a farming community, irrigation pipes become a commodity. So I chose to look at cable specifically because that was the material that carried the meaning, but how to work with it in a way that is creative was obviously quite difficult. And when I work in a flat two-dimensional work, I actually work upside down. So one side of the copper is clean and the other side is not. So while I have an idea of how I'm working, I only actually know what it's going to look like once I flip it over. And for me that can be quite tense. I'm either going to have a very good day or a very bad day. So two Russian dudes came up with this program that traces your mouse. Although the work itself, which tracks your mouse and hovers on each click, which is the connection and reconnecting again to that, the actual program, when enlarged, is pixelated. So I then take it into a program, retrace it, rework it, and represent it in some way. And then I overlay it with the copper to give it some sort of directional line, but this time much more in one direction. So the copper lines are solid, whereas the mouse tracks are much more organic and moving in a more fluid way. I've been blown away by the response and just the interest of people, but the warm response from people has been great tonight. I really enjoyed that.